Hey guys, welcome back to Nine Bell Gaming. As you know, Dresden Press recently confirmed the Japan update and gave us a release date. It's going to be coming April 4th. Now, in this video, I want to go in depth on what we might be getting, sneak peeks. So, when Dresden Press announced the update, they released this picture, and it says a brief glimpse of DTI Tokyo, work in progress. So, it's kind of obvious that we are getting a map change. Now, I do wonder how they are doing the map change, because if we go to the Dresden Press game and we scroll down, we look and we see the update photo, and if you look at the update photo, it has a key. So I wonder, and it says a trip to Konnichiwa Tokyo, trip to Tokyo. So I wonder if they're going to keep both of the maps, and it's going to be like, in Life Together, or you can like go to Bora Bora and go to Aspen, but still have like the regular Life Together map. I wonder if that's how they're going to do it, where it's like you can take a trip to Tokyo, but still having the Paris map. Just because Dresden Press has been expanding the roleplay and the free play map, so the roleplay abilities, so you can film videos in there, by recently adding the Lana apartment. So I do wonder if they might have this as like they keep the Paris side, but also have a side where you can travel to Japan. Now, this is a stretch, so I could be wrong, but I'm just throwing out ideas. But if they do get rid of the Paris map and change it out with the Tokyo map, I wonder what they're going to be doing with Lana's apartment, because Lana's apartment is very nice and it fits that modern French Paris vibe. I have been to Paris before, and Paris is a beautiful city. It's just more old-timey, because a lot of the buildings are very old, and even the inside of the buildings, like, they still have wallpaper preserved from like 100 years ago. And Lana's apartment, it fits that Paris theme, it fits that French style, modern French. But when Japan, like Tokyo, Japan, is a more futuristic, built up city, more modern, futuristic, and very built up skyscrapers and stuff like that. So I do wonder if they do like a complete map change to Tokyo, or are they going to change Lana's apartment to be more modern and futuristic, like how Tokyo, Japan is. Now, they could leave it the same. I could be wrong. I'm just throwing out ideas. But since we went over that, I really want to get into clothing, outfits, and items that we might be getting. So, right off the back, I do think we might be getting a traditional set, one for the feminine and masculine body. Now, I do not think DTI is going to go in depth with traditional Japanese style, just because this is a Tokyo, Japan update, and Tokyo, Japan is a very modern, futuristic city. So I think, and it's just, to be honest, it's just funner, and Dresden Press is like for the younger generation. So I think it just makes more sense for them to explore the more modern themes of Japanese fashion, culture, and accessories and items. Not to say that we won't be getting a traditional Japanese outfit. I do think we will be getting one. I just think it's going to be a code item, and I think it's just going to be one traditional set for the feminine body and one traditional set for the masculine body. Now, I could be wrong. We could be getting more Japanese traditional items, or we won't be getting any traditional Japanese items at all. But I think we just might be getting one. But I think the main focus is really going to be exploring like the very fun, modern types of culture with Japanese style and fashion. So since we talked about this traditional style, I want to get into like the more modern styles of Japanese fashion. So I did look a lot up, and I think we're going to be getting a lot of decor, fashion items and accessories, Harajuku fashion, the Lolita, Kawaii, Moriki, visual kei. I definitely think that's the route that they are going to go. just because I know these styles are very popular, and DTI already has these styles as themes in Dress to Impress, Visual Kei, Moi Kei, Harry Jaku, and Decor. So I definitely think we're going to be getting a lot of those items and a lot of those accessories. So I made some mock-ups of like things that we might be getting. Now these are not real, these are fake photos, but made mock-ups to kind of like give an idea on the look. So this is the route that I'm thinking that they might be taking, like kawaii, decor, like that really super cutesy kawaii fashion. Now I do wonder if they're going to throw in some like gothic items in there and some Japanese girl group fashions in there. I think we're going to be getting a lot of cute stuff, and there's just so much they can do if they go this route. Like the amount of new items that we could be getting is like crazy. Like there's just so much they can do like with this update and all the items that we could be getting. And I also think with this update, Dress to Impress is trying to add more accessories, and this update is a perfect chance for them to add more accessories, especially with like kawaii and decor. Like we can add cute hair clips and bags and leg warmers and tights, just because like decor, fashion, and harajuku involves like a lot of crazy cute accessories. So this is also a great opportunity for DTI to give us so much more accessories and like hair clips and leg warmers and arm warmers, stockings, tattoos, band-aids. Like we can get so much items and accessories from this update. And so since we talked about that and like clothing, I want to get into food items. So we did see DTI News post this picture, and mind you, this is the account that Dress to Impress follows. So we did see DTI News post this picture, and it's a food item. So as I said earlier, this update is a great opportunity for them to add a lot of accessories, such as like hair clips and also food items, like accessories that we can hold and interact with. So obviously this is a cup of ramen, which is a popular Japanese dish. So I wonder if we are going to be getting like different Japanese food items, ramen, sushi, and maybe even some Japanese sweets. I pulled up a picture of the different Japanese sweets that Dress to Impress could be pulling from. So this could be like overall idea of different items that we could be getting. Now, getting more food items Dress to Impress will actually be amazing, and it would be great for themes like chef and a lot of culinary themes. It will also be great for roleplay. I know Dress to Impress has been trying to expand the roleplay, so this would be nice. They could really just do a lot with this update. Like there's really a lot that they can do and a lot of items that they can give us, and like more accessories, more food items. I think that would be great. Just like earlier when I made some mock-ups of like the clothing we might be getting, accessories, I also made mock-ups of the food items. So these are the mock-ups, like kawaii bento, salmon bowl, like very cutesy food items that we could be getting and Dress to Impress. So there's just a lot that they can do with this update, and I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited to see what they are going to add and what they're going to do with it. And anyways, that's all for today. Bye. Thanks for watching. And let me know in the comments below what are some of your ideas for this update and your theories. And what do you want to see Dress to Impress add most in this update?